Edith S. Childs, a member of the class of 1966, but graduated in 1967. I bring you greetings on this day on behalf of the Brewer High School National Alumni Association as its president, and to say in advance thank you all for all that you've done to help us to be who we are and what we are. Most important, we'd like to thank you for your support for the scholarship. And as of this day, we have given out more than $30,000 worth of scholarship. And all of these students are family members of the Brewerites, considered the Brewer High School family members. So on this day, we welcome you to our website and hope that you will enjoy what you will see on the website. And anything that you have questions about or concerns about, please feel free to contact us at our website address or text us, and we'll be glad to give you the proper information. Looking and reading our website, please continue to be supportive of the Brewer High School National Alumni. I'm Edith Childs, the president of the Brewer High School National Alumni. It is truly an honor for me to bring greetings to all of you, to all of our life members, our regular members, to our friends, and all of those who support the Brewer High School National Alumni. And as we take the picture and I'm doing the interview, what you see in my present is the Brewer High School conference room. And what you see in the back of me is an advocate that was done by the class of 1970, which was the last class of Brewer. And behind me, you will see Mr. Sanders, who was the principal. You will see Mr. Wakefield, who was assistant principal, and Dr. Dover, who was also one of the principals in 1970. But in the back of me, you see the pictures of the Brewer Normal School, the picture of the Brewer High School that as it is presently. You see the outside hall where we're located now in front of the gym and the cafeteria. The auditorium is still in place, the shop's still in place, and all that you see is in reference to the Brewer High School National Alumni. And I just want you to look at our website, see how you like it, and there will be information on there that will be beneficial to you. But by any means, if you see things that you can add to it, then let us know by our website email address, or you may text us, or you may talk to us personally. Thank you all for listening, and also thank you for visiting our website. I'm Edith S. Childs, a class member of the class of 1966, but graduated with the class of 1967. Brewer High School, to me, was a home away from home, because we had the teachers that were concerned about us in a way as if we were their own children. And that made Brewer High School different from other schools. But I learned so much at the Brewer High School that I just can't explain all that I learned and was grateful to be able to obtain. But the best thing that we had at the school was teachers that was concerned about every child. Every teacher that I dealt with showed me those traits of being caring, loving, and nurturing. I did not do any activities as far as basketball and all those things, but I was able to enjoy Miss Lawson's cooking class and sewing class, which I learned a lot in those classes. But I also enjoyed the library, where sometimes Mrs. Sherrod would let me help put the books back on the shelves. And I thought that was really special also. Also, Miss Maria McAllister, who was my civic teacher. Oh, she was really something special, because I remember the first question she asked us in our class are the directions from downtown Greenwood to Brewer High School. And that was a great impact for me, because I was able to sit there and tell you where it was, how to get there, and then you could find your way without having to ask questions. But as I graduated from Brewer, I went on to become a licensed practical nurse, went back to school and graduated in the criminal justice program, and then became a school board member, then became an elected official, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to have been in those capacities. At this time, I serve as the president of the Brewer High School National Alumni Association. And because of the Brewer High School interaction, I am able to be in this position as a president and be able to lead them to greater heights for the organization. Thank you.
My name is Martha Foggy. I was a student at Brewer from 1956 to 1962. Some of the it was a great school. I mean, the teachers were caring. We learned a lot. We were not only taught science, math, English, history, but we were also taught morals, respect, and to honor each other, and to think well of the institution that was called Brewer. Some of the activities that I enjoyed were the clubs. We had different clubs. I was in the sewing club, and I enjoyed that. One year I was in the reading club, language and reading club. That was interesting, and I was really impressed with my music teacher, Mrs. Cleveland. And through the years, as I have been exposed to different type of music and different venues in the music area, I have become even more impressed at what she taught us. It wasn't anything that she left out. I question my grandkids now and ask them about their music experience, and it's nothing like what we had at Brewer. She was truly a gifted teacher. I also enjoyed our free time. We were allowed an hour for lunch, and after we ate our lunch, we were able to go out and socialize with our friends and spend time chatting up and seeing our little boy friends. And it was just a fun time, and I enjoyed my teachers. I especially remember Mr. Perkins. He was a person who was well-rounded. Although he taught well, and he taught us the subject matter, he also was warm and giving. He enjoyed being around young people, and that was good. That was good. And I also, I just think what Brewer taught me and probably most of the people who attended was that always strive for excellence. that's my really experience from Brewer. They taught excellence.
All right, my name is William Heaton Sr. I attended Brewer from the year of 51 to 1955. I remember the class of 55, one of the larger classes at Brewer. I was a student, not a teacher. There were many good experiences during my tenure at Brewer. I remember a very strong teacher who monitored the students very well to make sure that they were equipped with what was being given to them. There were a lot of activities that I remember from 1954. The class trips, a lot of activities, the class from 1954, class trips, the communications with other students who became friends to me. I met the girl that I married at Brewer. And Brewer taught me to be able to communicate with people, how to make a living, how to prepare a good life for myself. And then,
hello, my name is Dr. Robert C. Moore. I graduated from Brewer High School 63 years ago, so I have prepared some notes to help me with my quick recall of those days. I attended Brewer in grades 8 through 12. That's 5 years. The 8th grade was part of the high school at that time. Those years were 1951, 1950-51 through 1954-55. As a student, I enjoyed going to Brewer. Brewer was a popular school in the area of the state. It was the place to be. I had many friends, good teachers, and felt accepted by both groups. As a teacher, I was accepted by my former teachers and the current students. My feeling were I had finally arrived. I was at all heaven. The title that I had while a teacher at Brewer was mathematics teacher, new math. The Russia had just launched Sputnik back in October 1957. So a lot of emphasis was being placed on math during that time. And they referred to it as the new math. As I look back, the most new thing about it was we just started teaching a new base, the binary base, which is base 2. And what made that popular was the use of computers. Computers operate on the binary system, as you know. So the new emphasis really was on more application of mathematics rather than just teaching abstract math. Enjoy the things that I had at Brewer School. I enjoyed going to school. I had a perfect attendance all the way through school until the 11th grade when I had to stay out 3 days with a childhood disease. I enjoyed singing on the choir, intramural sports between the classes, spring field day, attending football and basketball games, riding my bike in the Christmas parade, driving a school bus, and going to the school prom, the senior prom. All those were highlights in my tenure at Brewer as a student. Brewer provided me with a good education to start life. The school taught me to be responsible and to start thinking about what I wanted to do in the future. When I graduated from Brewer, I had 3 occupations lined up, and I was going to pursue them in that order. I ended up following through on the second, which was to become a teacher. Brewer was known throughout the state. Students and teachers knew each other. Most of the time, we knew each other by name. When I say Brewer High School, what comes to mind? Very short. Good times. One of the highest in my life. Dear old Brewer High School. Thank you.